Welcome back, Wargaming enthusiasts. So we decided to start a new game, especially since the last one was cut so short. So we're starting a new one immediately. And this time Mirek, my opponent, is choosing the mission specs. The problem with that is he didn't actually tell me what the specs are, but sort of from what I understand or what I can assume, it's going to be more or less a replay of the last mission. So I might get a second chance at doing the attack properly. This time around, I'm going to do it much more carefully without doing any of those dashes or those risky moves. And to that point, I set up my force quite differently than last time. So basically, I'm taking a rifle battalion of Soviet Guards, and that will consist of two infantry companies. The first company consisting of 2 platoons, and the second company consisting of 3 platoons of rifles. In addition, both of these companies will include a machine gun platoon for support, and they are supplemented by assault guns, ISU 122 heavy assault guns. Um, there's basically one assault gun in each company per platoon, so the first company has 2 assault guns, the second has 3 assault guns, and that will be our main fire support, and the infantry will be our main assault element. They'll be responsible for taking ground and holding objectives. Um, I took assault guns rather than T-34 85s or any sort of tank this time because last time I think they tempted me to use them slightly too aggressively, and you definitely can't do that with assault guns. And in addition to that, they have this huge gun with great penetration. They should be able to handle stuff like the Panther tank, things like that, head on long distances. Although I'm not going to be attempting to do that, but if a situation like that occurs, we should be able to go toe to toe. In addition to that, the rifle battalion is supplemented with a mortar battery. Um, the mortar the mortars included are 81mm mortars. There's 3 mortars in each platoons, and there are 2 platoons. And I'm taking the mortars this time instead of a Katyusha battery or anything like that, uh, basically to get the ability to lay down smoke throughout the battle. So if we end up in open terrain again, we will be able to limit the visibility that the enemy has by laying down walls of smoke here and there. And because we might need to do that a lot, we're going to add a supply section here of weapons. Basically, the supply section should be able to resupply the mortars with smoke ammunition once that is depleted. And all that is supplemented with an IL-2 strike element. It's a ground attack aircraft. It did us well in the first mission. It didn't manage to screw us over in the second mission, so we're taking it again. We're not taking, however, any anti-aircraft guns or anti-tank guns. Nothing that needs to be limbered to trucks or anything like that. Basically, so we don't end up in a situation where we have guns that cannot see anything this time around. So no anti-tank platoon and nothing anti-aircraft, except for in the machine gun platoon we've added a I don't even know how to pronounce that really, a DSK team. So each machine gun platoon is given one additional team of heavy machine guns. And that's about it, I think. If we play this one carefully, we should be able to do a sort of measured and planned out attack on any position. We should also be able to defend using this roster if necessary, and hopefully we can achieve success, whatever the map actually turns out to be. So that said, see you during the deployment phase when we find out what we are actually up against.